Bulldogs down only to Cap Street. Anthony shootout. Other wrap-ups as well. The St. Anthony Bulldogs played perhaps their best game of the season Saturday night in defeating only Richland County 69-43. The game concluded the 6th annual St. Anthony shootout and was heard, along with 4 other games from the shootout, on 979 XFM and www. 979XFM.com. In other contests at the shootout, Edwardsville Metro East Lutheran defeated Diederich 73-48, Casey Westfield downed North Clay 80-44, Newton held off Cowden Herrick Beecher City 62-55, Evergreen Park beat Lawrenceville 65-35, and Teutopolis defeated the Riverview Gardens JV team 101-35. St. Anthony 69, only Richland County 43. The Bulldogs shot 64% from the field, 30 of 47, in the contest including 25 of 35 on their twos. St. Anthony led start to finish, up 13-7 after one quarter, 30-21 at halftime, and 50-31 after 3 quarters. The Bulldogs also outrebounded only by a whopping 31-7 margin. St. Anthony featured balanced scoring with 4 players in double figures. Jack Nuxel led the way with 18 points on 8 of 12 shooting with 8 rebounds. Adam Levitt scored 15 points on 6 of 7 shooting with 5 boards, Alex Deters had 13 points with 4 rebounds, and Alex Beasley scored 10 points on 5 of 6 shooting with 7 rebounds. Cade Walsh scored 7 points, Jacob Dust scored 4 points, and Luke Ludwig added 2 points. Dakota Brown led only with 16 points. St. Anthony improved to 15-2 on the season, while only drops to 7-10. Teutopolis 101, Riverview Gardens JV 35. Riverview Gardens officials mistakenly scheduled their varsity team for both the shootout and a tournament in Missouri at the same time. They sent their JV squad to the shootout. No one local said they were aware of Riverview Gardens' decision until moments before it was time to warm up for the game. The Riverview Gardens JV coach said he had been told that local officials had been notified of the decision, so he was also caught unaware. A visibly disappointed Teutopolis coach Jason Hansen said after the game he wished someone would have notified local officials of the decision. St. Anthony Athletic Director Kevin Palmer brought us a note asking to apologize on his behalf to Teutopolis and their fans for the situation, again saying he was unaware Riverview Gardens was sending their JV team. Palmer said Riverview Gardens officials he talked with as recently as 2 weeks ago said they are having a good season and were looking forward to playing Teutopolis. Regardless, Teutopolis played hard and well and Shoes fans were treated to 3 slam dunks, 2 by Clint Weber and 1 by Dawson Smith. The Shoes shot 64% from the field, making 39 of 61 including 9 of 17 threes. Clint Weber scored 20 points on 10 of 11 shooting with 8 rebounds. Dawson Smith scored 14 points. Ian Addis scored 14 points with 6 rebounds. Colin Funman scored 14 points including 4 threes. Eric Kramer scored 11 points with 6 rebounds, and Lee Hardick scored 10 points. Also, Landon Jansen scored 9 points, Lucas Dries 5, and Charlie Hine 4 points. Teutopolis improved to 13-2. Edwardsville Metro East Lutheran 73, Diederich 48. Coming off a big Friday night win, Diederich ran into a buzzsaw in the Knights. The Movin' Maroons couldn't get untracked offensively in the first half, trailing 17-7 after the first quarter and down 35-16 at halftime. It was 53-33 after 3 quarters. Diederich made just 19 of 57 shots, 33%, including 4 of 18 threes. The Maroons made 6 of 12 foul shots, turned the ball over 12 times and pulled down 25 rebounds. Metro East Lutheran shot 53% from the field, 26 of 49, and made 18 of 22 foul shots. After scoring just 1 point in the first half, Ryan Radloff added 14 in the second half to lead Diederich in scoring. Callaway Campton was also in double figures with 11 points along with 8 rebounds. Also for Diederich, Tyler Higgs 9, Devin Flatch 7, and Bryce McLean, Cole Niebruge and Seth Bonhoff 2 each. DeMont Bean led Metro East Lutheran with 13 points and 15 rebounds. Diederich is now 10-5 on the season, while Metro East Lutheran is 7-10. Casey Westfield 80, North Clay 44. After playing Casey Westfield to a 15-15 tie through the first quarter, North Clay was outscored 54-17 over the middle 2 quarters. Casey Westfield shot 55% from the field, 31 of 56 including 9 of 18 threes. North Clay made 18 of 42 shots for 43% including 2 of 7 threes. The Warriors out-rebounded the Cardinals 29-12. Bryce Holkenbrink led North Clay with 9 points. Also for the Cardinals, Caden Turner 7, Reese Blank 7, Allian Reinhardt 6, Quincy Aldrich 5, Nick Miller 3, Luke Fleener 2, Ethan Bible 2, Blake Knoll 2, and Kyle McNally 1. Luke Richards and Ethan Gilbert teamed up for 47 points for Casey Westfield, 24 for Richards on 12 of 16 shooting, 23 for Gilbert on an 8 of 10 shooting day. Casey Westfield is 12-3 on the season, while North Clay slipped to 4-10. Newton 62, Cowden Herrick Beecher City 55. This was one of the best games of the day. Newton held a 15-13 lead after one quarter and was up 34-28 at halftime. It was 52-46 Newton after 3 quarters and the Eagles got up by 11 points before the Bobcats made a remarkable comeback to pull in front by 3. Newton regrouped, though, and came back to win by 7. Both teams shot 51% from the field, Newton 25 of 49, CHBC 23 of 45. Neither team shot well from the line, Newton 8 of 17, CHBC 5 of 10. CHBC out-rebounded Newton 24-21, but Newton turned the ball over just 10 times to 16 times for CHBC. Each team made 4 threes. Nick Cohorst and Zach Jansen each scored 17 points to lead the Newton attack. Ben Carr added 11 points. Also for Newton, Colin Harris 8, Jack Chapman 7, and Seth Weber 2. Nick Miller led CHBC with 18 points, while Dylan Webster scored 13 points and Marshall Noren scored 11 points with 8 rebounds. Also for CHBC, Keegan Martin 7, and Trace Smith, Alec Edwards and Eddie Clearwater with 2 points each. Newton improved to 12-4 on the season, while CHBC is 2-11. Street. Anthony shootout. Game 1. Dieterich 48. Flatch 3-0. 7. McLean 1-0. 2. Blomer 0-0. 0. S. Bonhoff 1-0. 2. Radloff 5-3. 15. Mellendorf 1-0. 3. Hicks 4-1. 9. Campton 3-2. 8. Einhorn 0-0. 0. Niebruge 1-0. 2. Totals 19 FG, 6 FT. Metro East Lutheran 73. Wilson 6-0. 12. Brooks 1-0. 2. J. Williams 2-4. 9. Miller 0-0. 0. T. Williams 0-0. 0. Steinmeier 0-0. 0. Harris 4-0. 8. Donovan 0-0. 0. Smith 1-0. 2. Ogden 1-4. 6. Barney 1-0. 2. Bean 4-5. 13. Paulson 2-4. 8. Crane 4-1. 11. Gueswell 0-0. 0. Totals 26 FG, 18 FT. Dieterich 9-7-1-7-1-5, 48. Metro East 1-7-1-8-1-8-20, 73. 3-point FG. Dieterich 4, Radloff 2, Flatch 1, Mellendorf 1, Metro East Lutheran 3, Crane 2, J. Williams 1. Game 2. North Clay 44. Jones 0-0, 0, Fleener 0-2, 2, Smith 0-0, 0, B. Holkenbrink 3-0, 7, Bible 1-0, 2, L. Holkenbrink 0-0, 0, Turner 3-1, 7, Weber 0-0, 0, Aldrich 2-1, 5, Reinhardt 3-0, 6, McNally 0-1, 1, Bailey 0-0, 0, Blank 3-1, 7, Knoll 1-0, 2, Clark 0-0, 0, Miller 2-0, 5. Totals 18 FG, 6 FT. Casey Westfield 80, Livingston 2-0, 4, Gilbert 8-5, 23, J. Brandenburg 2-0, 5, Carver 1-0, 2, Hasselton 2-1, 7, Hawker 2-1, 7, Dallup 1-0, 3, Patrick 2-1, 5, L. Brandenburg 0-0, 0, Richards 12-0, 24. Totals 32 FG, 8 FT. North Clay 15-11-6-12, 44. Casey Westfield 15243011, 80. 3. FG. North Clay 2B. Hulkenbrink 1. Miller 1. Casey Westfield 8. Gilbert 2. Hosselton 2. Hawker 2. J. Brandenburg 1. Dallop 1. Game 3. Newton 62. Chapman 2-2. 7. Carr 4-1. 11. Riemann 0-0. 0. Finn 0-0. 0. Harris 3-1. 8. Weber 1-0. 2. Cohorst 7-3. 17. Jansen 8-1. 17. Totals 25 FG, 8 FT. CHBC 55. Webster 4-3, 13. Curl 0-0, 0. Burks 0-0, 0. Martin 3-0, 7. Smith 1-0, 2. Noren 5-1, 11. Edwards 1-0, 2. Taylor 0-0, 0. Kirchhofer 0-0, 0. Miller 8-2, 18. Clearwater 1-0, 2. Totals 23 FG, 5 FT. Newton 15191810, 62. CHBC 131518, 55. 3. FG. Newton 4. Carr 2. Chapman 1. Harris 1. Cowden Herrick, Beecher City 4. Webster 2. Martin 1. Miller 1. Game 5. Riverview Gardens 35. Boyd 3-3, 11. Henley 0-0, 0. Walker 1-0, 2. Hughes 0-0, 0. Brosfield 0-0, 0. Washington 1-0, 3. King 1-0, 3. Bruner 5-0, 10. Dixon 1-0, 2. Haynes 1-1, 4. Totals 13 FG, 4 FT. Tutopoulos 101. Smith 4-4, 14. Funman 5-0, 14. Weber 10-2, 22. Jansen 2-3, 7. Kramer 5-1, 11. Addis 5-3, 14. M. Hardik 0-0, 0. L. Hardik 4-0, 10. Dries 1-2, 5. Ungrund 0-0, 0. Hein 1-2, 4. Totals 37 FG, 17 FT. Riverview 8914, 35. Tutopoulos 31252520, 101. 3. FG. Riverview Gardens 5. Boyd 2. Washington 1. King 1. Haynes 1. Tutopoulos 10. Funman 4. Smith 2. L. Hardik 2. Addis 1. Dries 1. Game 6. St. Anthony 69. Walsh 2-2. 7. Deter 6-1. 13. Ludwig 1-0. 2. Levitt 6-0. 15. Nuxel 8-1. 18. Struhlmeyer 0-0. 0. Wall 0-0. 0. Beasley 5-0. 10. Runge 0-0. 0. Lawrence 0-0. 0. Dust 2-0. 4. Totals 30 FG, 4 FT. Olney 43. Flanagan 1-0. 2. Brown 7-0. 16. Aquino 1-0. 3. Zuber 3-0. 9. Haddon 1-4. 6. Dahl 0-0. 0. Williams 1-0. 3. Foster 0-0. 0. Dunn 1-2. 4. Adams 0-0. 0. Stollard 0-0. 0. Pajonic 0-0. 0. Sanamdogvua 0-0. 0. Totals 15 FG, 6 FT. Street. Anthony 13172019, 69. Only 7141012, 43. 3. FG, Street. Anthony 5. Levitt 3. Walsh 1. Nuxel 1. Olney 7. Zuber 3. Brown 2. Aquino 1. Williams 1.